Pluto starts with the murder of the world's most beloved robot, ironically, an environmentalist robot Mont Blanc, who's amongst the 7 most advanced AI in the world, in a world where robots have gotten so advanced that they can now process emotions to an extent as there are some things robots cannot do, like ever harm a human, which takes us to the first major story beat of this show, where the main character Jessic talks to this robot regularly about the cases he gets, and by asking his input on said cases he tries to understand him and the psyche of the criminals he deals with as a detective. And since the murderous robot is restrained after what he did, he goes along with it, having these deep and philosophical discussions from time to time with Jessic. Another of the 7 most advanced AI is North Number 2, who gets assigned to take care of an old man who used to compose music to critically acclaimed movies, but due to the advancements in technology he stopped making music. So when North Number 2, a robot, becomes really interested in music, and when he points out that music the old man plays isn't complete, and the reason might be because of the nightmares the old man is having, which he noticed since is assigned to protect the old man, so the old man gets mad at North Number 2 and tells him to leave, which he does to the old man's hometown to see if he can find out the rest of the song, since doing that might make the old man remember his mum more. And while North Number 2 was gone, the old man starts to miss him. After a while, North Number 2 comes back and tells the old man that in his travels to his hometown, North Number 2 has learned the full song there and plays the song his mother used to sing to him when he was younger, making the old man finally remember that the reason why his mother was never home was to give him a good education so he can live a wealthy life in the future, unlike how him and his mother had to live in the past. Because of this, the old man accepts North Number 2's request of asking him to teach him to play the piano and stay with him, since he doesn't want to go back to the war zone where he gets nightmares about, which is an observation the old man made when North Number 2 was sleeping. So with their newfound bond, and that finally gets to take solace with the memories to do his mother, the old man and North Number 2 finally starts to gain a familial bond. But then a tornado shows up, so North Number 2, to save the old man, sacrifices himself. So the next one of the 7 most advanced AI Pluto is after is Brando, this robot boxing guy who is a real family man with his wife and multiple orphans who he takes care of, which is a theme I noticed in this show, taking care of orphans, since there's another one who takes care of orphans, which I'll talk about later. But for now, let's talk about Brando, who is the strongest robot boxer and has a rivalry with Heracles. So when Jessic told Brando about the tornado, Brando goes to fight it, and the Turkish robot pancration wrestler with a great devotion to his robot wife and his 5 human children, and because he fought alongside Mont Blanc and Heracles in the 39th Central Asian War, he was targeted and meets his end. Now after this is when we start getting reveals after reveals. For starters, the main character Jessic has a gap in his memory, so for most of the beginning part of the show he's been trying to find out how he lost parts of his memory. Since he's a robot, he deduced that he wouldn't lose any memories like a human would with old age or anything like that, so it had to be a higher up who removed his memories. He also has dreams and visions which a robot shouldn't get, and right when he was at the cusp of figuring all this out, who tampered with his memories and why, he gets murdered. And it's tragic on so many levels on who his higher-ups uses to murders him. So it's revealed that Gisec's missing memories was about a robot he adopted, and he and his wife cared for this robot, was like a son to Gisec, but then some guys kills this robot right in front of Gisec, causing him to kill this human who killed his son, and because of this his higher-ups removed his memories of this and everything that happened to him close to this time frame. So the reason why this robot was able to kill Gisec is because they sent a robot that looked exactly like his son right when he got his memories back. So after this the series really ramps up when Adam is finally able to confront the killer robot Pluto, and it was a twist when it was revealed that Abdullah morphed his son to carry out revenge on the people who was responsible for the war that killed his family. But Abdullah's son Sahad was always a peaceful man. Remembering this, Pluto starts crying after Adam stops himself from killing Pluto after he remembers Gisect and all of the others, and realizing that killing Pluto is not what they would have wanted after this Pluto, or since now his memories are back, Sahad sacrifices himself to stop a proton bomb, an evil robot planted to destroy humanity. So Sahad's final act was saving all of humanity. So final thoughts, Pluto is a masterpiece in my opinion, and my 16th favorite anime right under Naoki Uraswa's other masterpiece Monster, which I made a video on too. So if you liked this video you can check out after. You like, comment, share and subscribe. This was a long one, hope you enjoyed the video. I've been working on this for months.